Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be reacting to Follow Me from the anime Beck. Chances are if you're watching this video it's because you know the song already. So yeah, it's that song from the anime Beck. It's the song, I would almost say. It's probably the top song from Beck. Just my opinion. So yeah, this song is kinda special to me. I will explain why at the end of the video, but for now just let's go. God, the guitar looks awesome. Look at the way it's animated. Oh, that's the guy that helped him. I don't believe it. I was standing at your shoulder, severing in such a gutter, summer breeze. Why I wonder why we're here. Hey. Look for the line between God and friends. We'll be twisting ourselves again. I was standing at the corner when the street watching the winter time and creep waiting to back up on my feet. Leading the line between night and day. I'll be twisting myself again. あれは田中のお気に入りの 55T シャツ? Follow me, baby. I won't let you in if you believe in me. Still so catchy. Hey, she waits at me. Oh, that's so good. So short. Now I want to listen to the full version of it, but for the point of my video, I want us to show this particular one with the scene from the anime. Okay, so this is the part of the end of the video when I'm going to explain personally why I love this song. But for people who don't want to hear it, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the vid. This was great. That was Beck. Follow me. Feel free to leave if you don't want to listen to this part, because this part is about why I personally love this song. Okay, so I was an 80s kid. I grew up around the 90s. The 90s was really when I hit like puberty or my teen years. So in the 90s, I listened to bands like Sonic Youth, Radiohead. The alternative scene was really popping back then. So was the grunge scene. That was like the mainstream thing. Imagine that, right? Because right now the mainstream is very divided into, I don't really know what the fuck even mainstream music is anymore. Like, what genre is it? But back then, mainstream rock was like literally overtaken by grunge and alternative bands. And it was amazing. It was amazing, dude. And not only was I listening to these bands, I was trying to emulate them. Because I was playing an instrument. That's why I started to play. I started to play the drums at first in a band with a friend. And then I moved on to the guitar. So yeah, during the mid-90s or like in the early 2000s, I was playing music, listening to these bands, like soaking it in everything, trying to emulate everything they do while playing an instrument. Now flash forward a decade later, I'm in the internet on an anime forum, I'm looking through the anime list, and I see this anime called Beck, which the first thing that I thought, Beck, like, you know, the artist? We're named for an anime. That got my interest right away. I think I saw a guitar. I was like, okay, this is getting interesting. I read the synopsis and I was like, something like a kid that learns how to play guitar or something. So I tried it out. And what was cool about my whole experience with Beck is that I tried it out without a reference. Nobody recommended this anime to me. I found it on my own, so it was very much a surprise. And I started watching it, and I started watching Kuyoki, I think it's his name, something like that, the main character. His journey to like learning how to play an instrument. I already loved that. I was like, okay, I'm totally into this. But the part that really got me was the music that he liked. It was all the bands that I grew up listening to. It was like Sonic Youth, Radiohead. I was so blown away, honestly. Because it's one thing that you see, it's one thing when you see like an anime that mirrors your dream when you were as a kid, up your dream of picking up an instrument and trying to learn how to play it. But when they actually add to it that he likes the same bands that you did, he loves the same music that you did, and he's just as enamored with it as you were. That part where I was like, holy shit, this anime is, I can't believe this exists. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. Can't believe this exists. And I remember when I got to this part, which is this is pretty early in the anime, where he's learned the guitar enough to play this song at a gig, and he's going for it, and it goes out well for him. I was like, holy, this is so special. It was so special to me because I've been through all that. It was like some writer in Japan had a very similar life to what I had over here in Puerto Rico, like worlds apart, you know. But we grew up in around the same time frame, and that connected us, and liking the same music connected us, you know, as people. But yeah, it was so special to see that scene culminate. And the thing that, you know, put it over the line for me, that I was like, holy shit, this is really made for me, was the fact that he was wearing a Pixie shirt. I was like, and at the time, I was a huge Pixies fan. I still am, okay? But at the time that I watched Beck, which was like, Jesus, more than a decade ago, at the time that I watched it, I was a huge Pixies fan. And then I see him in the scene that's culminating, and he's wearing a Pixie shirt. I lost my freaking mind, dude. I lost my freaking mind. It really, literally felt like somebody made the scene or made this anime just for me. That's how literally it felt. It was so... I've never been able to relate to any other anime to how I relate to Beck. It's amazing. Anyway, yes, that's why the song is so special to me. Follow Me by the Rocket Boys from the anime Beck. If anybody has any recommendations, please post them in the comments and I'll be sure to react to it. I'll see you guys later.